Okay, we are now streaming live on YouTube. Hello, everyone. This is the 11:57 show, live taping number 7, and this is the show I do where I put myself in a creative timeout box, and we're gonna do it really soon. Okay. I did start the show. You're right. He's right. When the dog's right, right? All right. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come up here. We're going to do the 11:57 show. You want to come up? Come up. You don't want to get my shirt dirty? Oh, you do? All right. You just want the dog. All right. Here, come up here. I want everybody to see you. Come up here. Come. Up. You want me to pick you up or something? Okay, there you go. There you go. That's all you need to do. Come here. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, very good. Very good. Mwah. All right. All right. Well, this is for you. Let's have a good show. High five. All right. Okay. Let's have a good show. That's for you. Enjoy it. Don't chew loud. Do not chew loud. Hello, YouTube. Just getting it going. Getting my show going. And if you can relate to that, then you'll probably relate to this show. Because I feel like I've been trying to get my show going for 20 plus years. And it's going, but it feels like the first time, every time, still. And it kind of is, if you think about it, because what I do is I fix things when they're not working. And then I'll start at the beginning again and work until I hit that next speed bump that I can't just keep working on what, make a side note and say, oh, I'll come back to this. I've tried to do that with every aspect of movie making, from idea all the way through delivery. And we can get more into that another time. But I just wanted to say it's so good to be back on YouTube. I've already gained like 4 subscribers since I started a couple months ago. And I think I went from like 70, I don't know, maybe 74. Now what do I have? I don't know. I think I've got 85 followers now. So yeah, this is awesome. And it feels like 86. It really does. So just try to look at it on the positive side. And I am... Sorry. Okay. What was I saying? Let's get on with it. Tonight we're going to talk about... who the hell knows what I'm going to talk about? It's the 11:57 show. Anything can happen. Could have swallowed that seed. And then there would be a lemon tree growing inside of me. And that would be what my show is about. Ooh, we can make that AI together. Let's do that. That would be a fun one. The lemon tree, the seed, the lemon tree seed, the lemon seed. That's what it's called. All right. So now I came up with one idea. The lemon seed. Yeah, just lemon seed. Story of a guy who swallows a seed and a tree grows out of him. Let's build that in AI. I'm tempted to not even go to the booth tonight and just do the whole show from here. Hey, it's not an overflow bin. That's the trash. Come on, man. You guys have dogs? Leave it in the comments. And cats. I love cats. I'm allergic to cats, but I love cats. But I'm allergic to cats, so. Seriously? It's a loud chewer. Anyways, we're going to go live on Instagram, and so we will go to the booth, and when we come back, we'll have this idea, maybe a few others along the way. Let me update that. Let me open it here. So we're going to take some good notes tonight. I should be maybe recording on... No, I have this other recording, so I don't need that. That's a little excessive. Hey, buddy. Stay out of the trash. Just saying. Oh, you know what? I could tune into YouTube here. So just getting it going. Thanks for hanging out with me while I get this going. Seriously. You're a very loud chewer. Leave it. Thank you. All right. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to do the 11:57 show. 3 minutes in the penalty box. The creative penalty box. Let's say that another way. The 11:57 show is where I have to do 3 minutes in the creative penalty box, live and unprepared. I can do more, but I have to at least do 3 minutes. And tonight we're going to design the show around this show so that I can crank these out quickly, and you'll see how these tapings come together. And that's another thing you'll be able to do. Hey, I was serious when I said no. Remember that part? Which part of no did you not understand? All right. So, Roger, which part of dog did you not understand? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so I think we'll go grab Instagram, and it's always nice when I see that I'm actually recording. I didn't forget to record. So, yeah. I'll see you over, see you at the booth. And I gotta cut to this. Where are my notes for this show? Really? Okay. This makes sense. This is tonight's footage. So, here we go. Right where it should be. Alright. So let's see. All right, so let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome to the 1157 show. Only whatever 1157 from 104 in the morning is. Welcome to tonight's episode. I forgot to hit Instagram in here, and I guess I could have said the live thing there. This is a little weird because technically I'm already streaming to YouTube. So you're seeing this. Not that you're any better off having seen it, but technically, on a technical level, if you're watching this, you've seen this. Okay. Yeah, dude. Hey, you know what? Ranger, don't eat the floor. I feel like I say that every episode. No floor. We do. Would you look at that? All right. I see what happened here. Last time I had one of these set up. But tonight I don't. And I'm not going to waste time on it tonight. We're going to go handheld like we did in the olden days. All right. Okay. Welcome to the 1157 show. Let's bring on the Instagrammers. I really do enjoy all this extra early time with you guys on YouTube because I really love YouTube. It's a really great platform. And I've been at the top of YouTube before, and I feel like I can get back there. It was the early days. There weren't very many people on the platform, but still. If you want to go see that, go to the channel on YouTube, JLE. Check out the Gentleman's Rant. It was a hit show, and I think it's still funny. I get canceled for saying that. Oh wait, those days are over. Or is that just for people with badges? I don't know. All right, what am I doing? I'm doom scrolling instead of. All right, let's do this, Roger. You're getting power to the phone. I'd say it's a good day. Let's go live. Here we go. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is it the Chili Peppers or the Red Hot Chili? It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? Okay. All right, everybody. I really do like this special time with you on YouTube before I go over to Instagram Live. I feel like we've got a deeper connection on YouTube than on Instagram, if I'm being honest. That being said, let's go live on Instagram. 3, 2, 1, pick it. You are now live. You hear that? You are now live. Who's live? Are you live? We're live. We're live on YouTube, The Roger Roth Show, and we're live on Instagram at Roger Roth. And for those of you who haven't scrolled away yet, if you want to follow Inboxo, head over to Inboxo_official. And that's how you're going to know what's what for Inboxo, which I will be releasing super, super soon to all of you. I just need to do what I need to do to make it work for all of you. And keeping it real, it was. I thought it was going to be ready in a week because they said there was a week more, but that was a week more. But they weren't going to work the next week because of a holiday. So, okay, so everything got pushed back a week. What's 8 months in a week behind? But I wouldn't say we're behind because I guess that's boring to Ranger. He's heard this before, but it's going really cool. We've added so many cool things to the platform that are of now that were long before oh, cool. You can't wait. That's what I was going to do. I was going to use this phone to go over to, of course, it's low on battery. Okay, let me go to YouTube here and see if we got anybody there on YouTube. Me. How do I do this? View your channel. Perfect. There I am. I'm live. Holy smokes, here I am. See? I'm live on, if you're not following, it's the Roger Ross Show on YouTube. Oh, that's right, I get the replay. I'm getting it in my glasses. That's what's happening. Okay, it went away because now I'm rolling. I'm live. And it looks like my head is being cut off. Ah, okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's see this. Why is it being cut off? All right, well, now I'm probably out of focus. All right, so let's fix that real quick. I just gave this whole little speech about how I'm a fix-it-as-I-go guy, but this does take time to fix it, but it does affect your movie, like every frame of it. All right, you know how they say you can do it the easy way or the hard way? I just did it the hard way. But that's just because the camera wasn't balanced. You know, really, is this really what you want to hear about? Cameras? I love cameras. We'll have a whole stream for just cameras. But for right now, let's get back to... So I have some people on... There be an echo. Okay, is the echo still there? Are you still there? I'm frozen over here. My live is frozen. My internet is so done with me. But here it is. Oh, and then... Oh, all right, I'm going to cut here on my glasses. And now I bet I can hear it in here. So... Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. It's a little late for that. All right. All right. How do I do this? All right. Well, here, I'm going to say hello. Hello. If anyone wants to be a guest, if anyone wants to be a guest on the 1157 show, let me know. Same goes for you, Instagram. Boom. Okay, it's out. It's out there in the world. And the internet's doing its magic. You're doing your magic. I'm doing my magic. How many platforms is this streaming Just two. It's streaming on Instagram, and if you head over to the Roger Ross Show on YouTube, that's the channel name, the Roger Ross Show, you can see, you can follow there, and that'll be a main vein. Okay. I like that. That's kind of a funny joke. Not sure where it happened in the night, but this is something I would write down. Hold on a second, everybody. Okay, write an update. Main vein versus, what else can I say? Main vein. Main vein. MAINVAIN? Yes. Maybe I should shoot the alt take. Oh. Bummer. Alright, that's the. Alright, hold on, let me do that part again. So too silly. Even too silly for this show. I'll take main vein for 200. Perfect. That's a cut on that. And, alright, so let's see. Alright, you've got the main vein. Like that. So we got that. We got lemon seed. Starting to keep track of what I want to put in tonight's episode and get this out to you in the morning when you wake up. That's not going to be tonight, most likely. I'll try. But, it was a long day. Good day. And I might be able to, I don't know, I'm dreaming. Well, you know what? Maybe with these notes, I'll be able to just, cruise faster. Speaking of cruising faster, anyone use AI? Anyone hear of this thing? AI? AI? Which do you prefer? How many platforms is this streaming on? Well, I'm going to prefer Inboxo because that's going to be super cool. But I don't mean to keep teasing you with it. I'm like, I want to see it already. I like, that's actually a great topic, by the way. What do I prefer? I really love YouTube because when YouTube first came out, I was part of a show that we would go viral every time we put our next episode up. And if you want to see that, that's on JLE is the channel name on YouTube, and the show is The Gentleman's Rant. And there's about 150 episodes for you to go check it out. And I think we had about 80 million views when we left the internet. And so I've always wanted to return to YouTube, but I guess I got distracted with the fact that it's the same old story every time you go to release your movie. It's next to impossible. So I took off 20 years of of trying to figure this thing out and just thinking about how do we fix movie distribution. And I know that what I'm building is what I would use to release my movies. In fact, I'm going to release my movies. I'm going to... Actually, the very first movie that's going to go up on Unboxo is Getting Back to Zero, which I shot in 2009. It's a gambling movie. It's got Wayne Newton, Sean Stockman from Boys to Men in there, and just an amazing cast. And it's a gambling movie about two brothers that don't get along, inherit their father's $3 million gambling debt and have 3 days to pay it back. And it's all set in the world of underground craps and dice control. And I'm really proud of this movie. And I think it's such a metaphor because most films never even get back to zero financially. And when filmmakers talk about making a movie, they're like, hopefully we can just get our money back. And I've always wanted to get my money back, which is a very difficult thing to do in the movie business. And so I'm excited to build this with all of you professionals that I've met along the way, and all the people who have met those people, and those people met those people. Unboxo is a serious tool set for creators and content creators, and it is it's supposed to be amazing. As soon as I see it fully working, then I can be like, yeah, it's amazing. It looks beautiful. The things that I have seen work are so impressive. Like the little thing, it's a formula, and it keeps track of every second of every play so that creators can get paid on every second of every play from the very first second onward. And when I say get paid, I mean get paid awesomely. That was like the one that was like at the top of my, make sure that, that is my North Star of the whole thing. Creators need to get paid awesomely. And I've built Unboxo to do that, and I just got to make sure it works before I be like, hey, or I might have to be like, okay, that thing, I don't want to be that guy. So just got to make sure that part works. Well, actually, I've seen that part, and it was so impressive because there's I think there's 9 numbers after the decimal point that it keeps track to, and that's just the beginning. And the greatest thing about this whole movement that we're in the creator and attention era that we're in right now is sorry, I had a different thought pop in my head. I'm glad I didn't say it, because now I'd be like having to explain myself, lose half my audience. Big shout out to Nico King. It's the best $20 he's ever spent, if I had to guess. At least for advertising. He is in so many of my movies and tests, and this brand this is the first person to want to have their name on my cup. If anyone else wants to have their name on my cup, you have to Venmo Movie in a Box $20 or more and knock Nico King off the cup. So,
And if you're the bigger bidder on that day, you will have your name on this cup for the 1157 show. I had somebody leave as a subscriber a week ago because I started telling the story, and I think they thought I was trying to sell them something. The irony is I've written this into my show. Do you think it takes a special kind of person to do improv? That's a really good question. I know that not everybody can do it. And I have been filming movies every single day that I can for the last 20 years, straight from real life. So sometimes I shoot with actors who have been in the movie business forever. Sometimes I shoot with somebody that owns the store that I'm shooting in, and next thing you know, I give them lines, and they're in the movie. And some people can improvise, and some people can't. So does it take a special kind of person? I guess the special kind would be someone who understands improvisation and hopefully comedy. But we all improv in our own lives, like, oh, I have a flat tire. Guess I'm calling AAA, or guess I'm changing this myself, or... Anyways, did I shout out to Nico King? Probably add some fake laughter in here, so feel free to give little hearts. Let me know where you think it's funny, and this way I know which jokes land. If anyone ever wants to be the technical person to cut the show that I do, you could do that from wherever you are in the world, and that would be helpful. So let me know in the comments if anyone wants to get in on that, and I can start building that list of people. But so to answer your question, yeah, I think it does take a special kind of person, that kind of person who knows how to improv. It's a thing. It's like a language. It's very much like a language. It's not really ever the same. Next question, please. Oh, let's see. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to give up on YouTube. Let's see if they gave up on me. Put it in my pocket. It was supposed to be hanging. All right, something happened here. I was in my notes. Now upside down. YouTube. All right. Hello, if anyone... Oh, no. All right. Well, I'm not sure if anyone's still watching this show. What is that? Have I been on an hour and 31? That's really weird. Oh, does it limit how long my show can be on YouTube? Probably. I should Google that. Feel free to leave it in the comments. So what I want to do with you guys is bring you into the creation process. I think there's never a better time than right now. So let's do that. You know what? What do I have to do that? You know what? If you want to keep watching this part, you can watch it on YouTube, or I'll post part of this tomorrow if I was able to keep up with the editing of the show, which I'm going to try tonight. And I probably should keep this short here so that I have less footage to go through. And forget what time I started. All I know is it was not anywhere close to on time. should write the show start time in my notes too. There's a lot to do when you are a one human being band trying to entertain people so that they can laugh and do whatever they do better. That's it. So, shout out to me. No, but seriously, feel free to like this and share this and we're gonna have a lot of fun. If you're a filmmaker, a creator, like and share, and let's create. Let's do that one more time, Roger. Maybe not like looking around so much. Oh, good note. Okay, so you just have all these different jobs in your ear, but lucky for me, I grew up doing most of the jobs on a movie, whether it was for making my own movies or working on bigger movies that weren't too big where you could still move around and do things. All right, so let's see, top 3 messages. There be an echo? No echo. Hello, if anyone wants to. Okay, what was I saying before? I don't remember. I do not remember. I need someone on one of these platforms, once I have an audience, to be like, yep, I got you, Roger. Every time I forget what I was saying, you're like, cue it up. That or a teleprompter. But it's hard to use a teleprompter when it's all coming off the bean, the brain cell. Lemon seed. I was thinking we'd work on lemon seed. That's what I was going to do. So let's set it up for the show. So before I got the show, okay, don't talk in that voice. Okay, yeah, copy. All right. Try it again. You got it. Tell me when. Scratch my head. Okay. Oh, you don't have dandruff. Okay. Oh, did I fix it? There you go. Okay. All right. Welcome to the 1157 show. This is my timeout. Welcome to the 1157 show, which is just basically me in my creative timeout box for at least 3 minutes, which is a self-punishment for not releasing any content on any stream anywhere. My bad. So I record at least 3 minutes, but somehow it usually goes into a couple hours, and nobody watches it. So, speaking of which, if you want to be my 86th follower on YouTube, head over to the Roger Roth Show. And there's no D in my name. Somebody put a D in my name, and I had to be like, no D. Oh, okay. So, does it bother you that you don't get many viewers? No, it does not bother me at all, because I get a lot on the replays, and so I go on at the worst time possible. Like, it's so late in, it's 1:33 a.m. in California, so, think of any other place where you are, and that's how much earlier or later the show is. So I don't. I mean, would I do, does my heart go, yeah, of course. I mean, there's always that, like, oh, shit, But I've just turned it into a joke, and I know that this is part of starting a show. And, face it, who really wants to go to live taping number 7 of a show where they're admitting that they are not live? Well, no, they're admitting that they're not prepared. They're live, but they're not prepared. That's my show. So I get it, and I jump around, and I'm grabbing so many pieces of film for so many different stories. Think of it like I'm telling 20 stories tonight, and I'm grabbing one shot for each, or one really good soundbite for each. And that'll go up against the next piece that I grab. And that's how I make movies. And somebody said it to me the other day, and it was like, yes. And he said, remember when you're in school and you get in trouble, and you have to write on the chalkboard, I will not shoot arrows in class. I will not shoot arrows in class. I will not shoot arrows in class. And then eventually you start going, I, will, whatever. You write the same word and, arrows, in, class. So, and that's kind of how I think that was a great analogy of what I do. I've always said it's like if I had a seashell collection all around the world, and every time I picked up a shell, I would put it in the box that matches its color. So if it was a blue shell or a red shell or a yellow shell or a white shell, they'd go in their individual boxes. And to me, those are all movies. So I grab shots from the movie straight from real life. And it's the most fun I could have in life. Like, I couldn't imagine not making movies. And I came out to Los Angeles to make movies. I thought, I don't know. I just thought, I have all kinds of stories, but we'll get into that. But for tonight's episode, I think that's good. And then let's just get a good outro. But let's actually go do some of the art. I'm gonna try to figure out how to bring you Instagram with me. Although now's a good time to head over to YouTube at Roger Roth. So, all right, so let's create. You guys want to create something? Let's create. We're going to work on Lemon Seed, which before I signed on to Instagram, over on YouTube, we came up with this idea called Lemon Seed. And let's put it into AI, and let's explore what AI can do. They all say that that's dark, Roger. I don't think that's comedy. Let's just see what this thing can do. How about that? Before we hate it all, let's just see what it can do. And some things are inevitable. I happen to love. I love shooting movies straight from real life. Oh, there's the shot for that movie. Let's grab it right now. So, that's what I do. That's what I've done. And I've built this platform so that not only can I release all of my streams to all the right audiences, you're going to be able to do it too. And we're going to be able to play Lifeumentary together if you want to. And I should have asked you, do you have improv skills? A lot of people don't. That's what I found out. I used to hang out with a lot of comedians, and I would have thought that they had amazing improv skills. Some do, most don't. When it comes to acting, I don't want to say most don't, but yeah, that was not as I thought there would be a lot more. And then I've met all kinds of actors, and some of them are amazing at improv, and you're lucky if you can get them to even stick to the lines because they've already come up with something funnier or more to the story or something, but magic happens. But then there's people who, actors, if it's not on the page, it's not on the stage. They're like, I don't know, I'm out of words. All right, we'll just riff off of that. Yeah, I got nothing. So I love making improv movies, and it's gonna take a village to market and get the word out about Unboxo. And I'm all in on this. And I know that the people who use it, I think they're going to be all in as well. But getting it to our filmmaker friends and our creator friends, it's going to take a village, a global village, to spread the word that, people ask me, more and more people are like, hey, is it working? Is it going? And I just had that flashback to Richard Dreyfuss and the behind the scenes on the DVD of Jaws. The story of how the shark didn't work. And every day you could hear it on the chatter of all the walkie-talkies, the police, the medics, all the people. People were like, is the shark working? Is the shark working? And no, it's not working. And people were just like, oh man, the shark's not working. They're still fixing it, the whole thing. And then one day, it was just like, the shark's working, the shark's working. And I'll be excited to let you know when Unboxo's working. And I know it's going to work out for me as a filmmaker using this platform, and I can't imagine why it wouldn't work for everybody else. As you're going to use your networks, are you going to use your networks in Hollywood industry to promote it? Yeah, I'm going to I'll talk to anybody and everybody about this. I've gone to Sundance the last couple of years, and I've tried marketing it and talking about it and seeing what works and what doesn't work, and talking to filmmakers and distributors too. There's a whole starving industry that is headed onto the rocks, and that's whether it is or it's not. That's how it feels, and that's how it looks. To a lot of people who haven't worked in a long time. And I've seen this coming for a long time, which is why I was like, I just got to keep making movies. And now everybody's making movies. But before it was like, you needed to work on a movie and then find another movie to work on. I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else, but I just knew that I needed to keep making movies. And I had 3 kids, and I didn't know how I was going to make that happen with 3 kids, keep making movies. And I figured out a way to make movies straight from real life, just improv movies. And I sometimes say I make hundreds of movies, but I probably make thousands of movies, which, because my whole goal was just to make one movie over the course of 20 years. And I shot 5 features in there. One of them's almost done being edited. That's London Calling. And I'm going to release these on Unboxo as soon as site works, which is a couple weeks away, and again, I'm going to start with getting back to zero, and it is a metaphor for all of us filmmakers who not only need to get back to zero, but need to get beyond zero on all of our movies. And I feel if I can figure out how to get back to zero on my own movie, then I can make sure that that service is available to every other filmmaker whose movie didn't sell on day one or day two of its distribution life. So, what else do I want to cover? So yeah, so let's go create something in AI right now. I came up with an idea a couple minutes ago at the beginning when I was talking to people at YouTube. Oh, I might as well say it if you're not following on YouTube. It's the Roger Ross Show. And so go check that out. If you go right now, you could be my 86th follower. Very proud of that. 86, that's a good number. Someone should grab that. Who gets 86? Like, that's like 69. Maybe it's not, but you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to 86 to 69. Okay, back to, let's go play with AI and see how that goes. And we'll test this part of the show. I forgot to hit record. Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wait, but they said it was on YouTube. I'm so confused. Wait a second. Were they watching it in my pocket? No. That's the angle. It's going there. But why is that? Oh, that is that angle. Okay. All right. I did forget to hit record over here, but I didn't forget to hit record there. So I've got the show. The only reason I was going to hit record here tonight was because the other night I forgot to hit record over there. Did the whole show, hear it all, and it was black. So couldn't use that. That was like taping number 7. All right, one more question for the whole thing. Expressionism. Here's a rhetorical question. Why watch real life as a movie when all you want to do is escape real life? Why? I'm not showing you real life. That's an excellent question. So, while I do shoot the behind the scenes and the camera really sees what really happens, that's what I call the B show, the behind the scenes show. But I shoot fictional movies. They're not real. All of this is other than me talking to you, that's real. But this is like a behind the scenes show. But I grabbed shots tonight that, unfortunately, I'm recording 1080 versus 1920. Okay, anyways, stop that, Roger. Okay. All right. Bottom line is sorry to get technical. Okay. What was I saying? Back to the question. Here's a rhetorical question. Why watch? So I'm not showing you real life. I'm showing you what's supposed to look like a scripted movie. And my thinking was 20 years ago when I saw how hard it is to sell a movie and how hard it is to make a movie, but digital cameras were good enough to take out with you in the real world and you could use it to sell movies. I just had this vision that someday everyone's going to want to be the star of their own movie. And so I was like, as a director, I wanted to make sure that I knew how to help people do just that. My company, Moving a Box, the whole service these days is start your movie today. And I can help you do that. Abhishek, how are you? This guy watches this. Well, I don't think he watches the show. He listens to the show just to stay awake on his drive home from set. So whatever I can do to help, at least I'm keeping you up. Fine, good, awesome. Well, you came at the end of the show, so I hope you enjoy this on the replay. Although I'm not ending it right here, but we are going to go start creating Lemon Seed on AI. If I can remember how much I've learned. If you want to hang out and watch that on YouTube, I'll keep recording there, and I'll probably end it here on. I'll try to bring you guys with me. All right, let's do that. All right, you're coming with. That's not working.
I forgot to hit record on this one too. Oh man. Alright, well. I almost hit record early on them, and then I'm like, no, you don't have to worry, you'll remember to do it. And I forgot. I totally forgot. Alright, well this is tonight's angle for here. And so let's see what we can do. Oh, I gotta change from here to here. Okay. Hello, YouTube over here. Instagram, you're here. And I love the questions. So this, oh no, that's an old question. Hey, Roger. Been a long time. Dig your show. Best, Paul. Oh, awesome. Hey, Paul. How are you? I don't know if you're still watching, but would love to catch up, and I've always been a huge fan of yours. Paul Santana. You were doing effects before anyone was doing effects. Digitally, for sure. Yeah, amazing. All right, so here we are, and I guess I need to pay attention to YouTube here. So let's see, why don't I bring up, I gotta change one note because I didn't record on, what didn't record? I did record this angle though, that's good. All right, here we go. All right, I'm working out the system of the system. All right, I gotta sit up for that shot. This is that shot. Yeah, let's go with this shot. Okay, this is my countdown, but we're not using that right now. So I'm just setting up the program so I can put all of my show ideas, get them out to you streamlined, and get them out quicker. But what I want to do, okay, I know what to do. I don't really want to work on this monitor, but we will. Let me bring up let's do that count doesn't work right now. Okay. All right, so this will be fine. All right, you know what? You might need to change to here or to there. Yeah, you could do that one. Okay. Oh, you're not in there. All right. All right now. Show me later. Okay. So let me see this. If I go here and then I hit. I think we're okay there. I wonder if there's a way to hide that. Okay, if I just go full screen. Okay. All right. So let me figure out what I can is. Okay. So now, what I can do... let's see. Okay, I think I know what to do. Well, wait a second. I'm not sure why this is not. Oops. So if you want to see over on YouTube, but why is this not working? Maybe I'm not ready for a... No, that's... Wait. No, this is not working. This is not working. Why doesn't it like this? Alright, well, let's go back to something more recognizable. That's me. Alright, well, there's so much distractions, isn't there? Just with everything. It's like, so I'm still setting up this process, and we'll give this one more shot here. This is the end of the show, and but let's give it one more shot. What if you just go to... Let's see if I'm signed in on any of these accounts here. Sign up, log in, no, come on, verify. Really? Can't you see I'm busy? Alright, so go to Midjourney. And we're gonna put in lemon seed. We're gonna put in lemon seed into Perplexity. What if I make this window smaller? That's what you should do. That's exactly what you should do, Roger. Make this smaller. Put this here. That's your problem. Okay. Don't do that. All right, here. All right. So now, all right, we're making headway here. So let me do this. There it is, guys, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever thought it was easy, being me. All right, that is good enough for government work, which we all know that's going well. Okay. All right, here it is. I'm just gonna fix that a little bit for you guys. All right, we're in. We are in. Oh, you didn't get to see that. Sorry. Oh, wait, you did get to see that. Did you get to see that? I don't know if you got to see that. Did you get to see that? I think you got to see that, right? Cool. All right. So where are we with where we are? All right. Right. Got it. We're gonna go to Midjourney. And am I in Midjourney? All right. So I'm just signing into Midjourney here. the ding dong? Maybe it's midjourney.com. Let's see. Midjourney. All right, here we go. This is the explore page. Where's the... Alright, create. Oh yeah, I can't. I gotta get this off of the screen here. How do I hide all this? Oh. I think I'm gonna have to make a folder. And now, just put that right there. Confirm batch HD video. All right, you know what? Well, we made it farther tonight, and soon I will. We can play, and we will work on testing AI. But I will say this: I've been playing with AI, and it's absolutely a learning curve, for sure. Like, there's a lot to it. But once you kind of figure out how things work, you can just dream and create and so I don't know. I'm so torn with the whole idea that I don't know how it works. And I've certainly heard that it's complete stealing, and then I've heard that the opposite, that there's paid people who teach the AI bad acting. I don't know. But so I don't know if that part's true, but I know the first part's absolutely true. But I also know that I don't want to say we're living in a world where if you can't beat them, join them, but some worlds it's better to probably join in, and because otherwise you'd still be shooting on Super 8 film if you never went to 16, or you never went to 35, or you never went to video, and to 720 by 480p, and then 1920 by 1080, and yeah, this just got technical. So did not mean to go there, but I have had a blast talking to all of you tonight. I am going to try to cut something out of the show sooner than later. But yeah, I think that's it. So what else? Let's get a real outro here. Something I can use. Let's do this. All right. Okay, so that's tonight's. All right, so that's tonight's 11:57 show, and for a second there, I thought we were going to get to create an AI together, but we'll catch that in the next beat. We did have some good laughs and some good questions, and both on YouTube and on Instagram. That was nice to see. Again, if you want to be my 86th follower on YouTube, it's the Roger Ross Show. And if you want to subscribe on Instagram, it's at Roger Roth. ROGER ROTH. Show. The Roger Ross Show. What am I talking? No. At Roger Roth on Instagram. All right, it's in the things anyway. So and then I'm hoping you'll check out Imboxo Official on Instagram. That's I think you could be our 44th follower. Yeah, so get it while you can. That's a good number. All right, my friends around the world, who we're all going to be making movies with sooner than later, and distributing them together on Unboxo. And I got you. I have this figured out. I know what I've been doing after 20 years, and it really has been the most fun I could even have. It's filming your way through life, but filming the movies versus like just filming the life. It's called Lifeumentary, and that's the whole series name. And anyways, so I'm not going to recap the whole show at the end of the show, but tonight was great. Shout out to Nico King, best water helper in the world. $20 to get your name on this cup. Just Venmo at Movie in a Box. $20 or more, but or don't. I really don't care if you do or you don't. But I just letting you know how, if you wanted to do that, how that works. So yeah, that's it. I think we're good. Yeah, we got all the pieces we need tonight. And this was a good show. Good show, good show. Good night, Instagram. All right, let's try that again. Why won't it let me end the show? That's kind of creepy. Oh. Alright, let's do that again. Because I'm recording on here. Alright. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, yeah. Ranger says goodnight. Mwah. And goodnight, Instagram. Boop. Bink. Bonk. Cool. And then it's just us again, YouTube. Let's talk about Instagram. Let's not talk about Instagram. Let's talk about YouTube. I really do love YouTube. It's a great platform. Really awesome. And so happy to be finally back on and just getting going. So if I made you laugh or smile and you got enough energy in your thumb or index finger or middle finger to be like, fuck yeah, I'll smash that like button, go for it. And if you just want to make movies, that's cool too. If you just want to hang out with all of us who are going to be making movies soon, worldwide, globally, together. And it's all here. It's all available. And it'll be available on Unboxo. And so yeah. All right, so that's not a good outro, though, for your show. I think you got it, though. All right, great. Blah, 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 blah. Don't get so excited. Thanks for joining me on the 1157 show. Catch you next time. All right. I forgot. I don't do food stunts anymore, so I'll just end it here. Boop. Bink. Boop. Bink. Bonk. ending the program. Oh, I thought I ended the stream here. I didn't end the stream. So, all right. Good night, YouTube, and we'll catch you in the next beat. Boop.